Hello there. I absolutely love alternate history. All those brilliant what-ifs just make my nerd brain go unga bunga. Like, imagine the world with no war. It's easy if you try. Sorry, imagine if there was no world war. More specifically, no World War I. I recently really enjoyed seeing what Germany was like in a world where World War I never happened. But while playing that amazing game, I noticed that Portugal was doing some crazy stuff. And I said that if my Germany video hit 3k likes, I'd see what was going on over in España. Well, here we are. So I'm back again in the amazing Age of Imperialism mod to see what the glorious... where is it? There it is. What Portugal has to offer. And it's honestly really insane. For more HOI4 mods and way too much historical accuracy, subscribe to help me hit my 50k subscriber goal, where I'll be playing all of the weirdest, strangest suggestions given to me in my comments in one mega video. Okay, here we are, Portugal. We own seemingly way too much of Spain. I don't understand why we own Galicia. No World War I means Portugal gets Galicia? Fine. We're seemingly in a pretty boring position, you know, we're a peaceful little republic. We have some colonies over in the south, and a very tiny amount of China, but that's about it. Once again, though, amazingly, we actually do have resources here compared to the base game, though not very much. It's kind of annoying. So it seems like it should be a pretty boring game, just being a little neutral power, right? Though, do remember Portugal did actually serve in World War I in our timeline, not from 1916. But in this mod, Portugal does some very strange things. For starters, we have some pretty bad malices. We have defeatism, because war is lame. We have political chaos, because order is lame. A limping economy, and our economy is literally got legs because money is lame. And, oh, this is actually good. It gives us tungsten. All right. So Daniel Pai with a big old mustache, but I don't care about him. What I care about is this focus tree. Look at it. Look at this one. So, in this mod, Spain also gets a Spanish civil war, and we get a massive bonus to attack them. And we just get to take all of Spain and form Pax Lusitania. And then from there, reclaim our past glories. But we'll look at that a little bit later on. For now, we're just going to desperately hold on to power, because everything is terrible, and we're terrible, and we don't know how to rule a country. Oh my god. Let's use our 5 civilian factories to make some more, and do some standard research, and see what the future holds for us. Again, stupidly colored text. Why are they the same color as finished text in vanilla? I don't know. Got a lovely little bit of information. Basically, it's just the history of Portugal. It's all kinds of nonsense. Terrible history. Occupation by the French. No one wants that. And then a military rule government by the current leader. And apparently we took Galicia from the Spanish due to internal strife. So, all right. Weirdly, it's a core. That's a bit strange. Nope, we've immediately changed our economy. Okay. We've immediately gone to interventionism over statism. That's very bad. We've lost factory output. We've immediately gone to regulation and realpolitik. Our economy's getting worse. It's fine. I'm sure nothing terrible will happen very soon that will ruin our country forever. All right, we got a big pile of political power, so we can at least do something with it. There's a surprisingly good array of different government ministers, each of which getting their own little government bonuses. Integralism is going to be our goal. Please ignore the fact that that is clearly Barack Obama, and above him is Albert Einstein. It's not important. I think we'll pick this guy, who is very clearly Teddy Roosevelt. I've got all my advisors now, but every single one of these bonuses are so OP, and we just got a bunch of, like, 5% factory output and stability. This is one of those mods where the developers decided, instead of making some countries strong and some countries weak, we're just going to make every country OP as hell. Our actual focus tree doesn't really push us along one line of tanks or just artillery, so I'm semi-tempted to just go grand battle plan and see about just getting tons of pushing bonuses and planning bonuses. I think that might be pretty intelligent. There's the Spanish Civil War, and so now we're on a bit of a timer. But don't worry, we'll get involved soon. And here it is, the beginning. The Austrian bank has gone bankrupt. How could this possibly affect Portugal? Well, the parliament collapses. The Germans were relying on payments from Austria. And then, like, Italy and Austria collapses. And then the French won't pay back the Germans. Also interesting. What does that mean? It's a credit crisis in Germany. And what's Germany? Why, it's the biggest economy in Europe. So what happens? The London Stock Exchange crashes. Alongside the king dying in Italy, everything goes bad. Time to return to anarchy. There's the impending economic doom. Bang! Our entire economy has fallen because of Black Friday. And also the French government's collapsed again. And it's chaos in Portugal, baby. We've now got this weird guy. Oh god, look at these things. Crawling economy, that's much worse. But we do have something we can do. We have to wait for this to finish. So we might as well do a few other focuses. For no other reason than I want this one. We'll see. And now, we're basically in a civil war, but we're not. We have basically just a decision that decides our path in the focus tree. The revolutionaries push until they reach Spain, or enter the cities. We're gonna go to the cities. This has unlocked the Beat Back the Revolutionaries focus tree, which allows us to go right down towards the monarchists. Oh, Kaiser Wilhelm has retained control. Basically won the civil war for us, and then we just need to decide the new status quo or counter-revolution. What do I want here? I want the integralists, the MNS, to be in charge. Okay, so that's this one. Bam. With the Kingdom of Portugal, Duarte Nuno. I'm just gonna go rush down to Spain, and to be able to do that, I have to have restart the Central Bank and restart the armament production. So we're just gonna go over here, and we're just gonna fix our economy at least a little bit, which means we can actually get some amazing factory output, and then go down to the military side. Jesus Christ, so many events all happening at once. I'm starting to think I should have saved the political power those focuses gave me. I'm very hungry for PP. I guess if we're going to be attacking Spain pretty soon, we kind of need to think about our templates. We got a bunch of different kinds. They're really boring, just 6 infantry. We've got a very strange, I guess like a garrison template, but I don't really like any of that. And a slightly better template with genuine entrenchment and recon, which is very cool, and a little cavalry boy. So I think a smart thing might be to turn one of these to an offensive template and the other to a defensive template. Let's just make a little offensive one, and we'll take off the engineer company and replace it with a support artillery. What I've done is I've broken everything down, so I got 14 boys that are all defense, a kind of mix of the templates, and 9 divisions that are just going to be our offensive boys. Let's give it a try. Well, this gave us a new design, Camisas Azures. Alongside being able to start our... Goddamn, look at this. A bunch of factories and 10k equipment. What is this? Let's go. But what's this new design? Camisas Azures. What in the goddamn hell is this? What is this? These are so good. These are like elite divisions. They're just slightly more expensive, but they're so good. What the hell is this? They're like elites. Okay. I may or may not have forgot that most of my forces are actually all over the world, so it's going to take me a little while to get home. We completed all the focuses. Now it's just time to finish things off. The Spanish are weak because it gives us obligatory army service, 7.5% recruitable pop, which is crazy. Plus 15% recruitable population. This is insane. Let's do this thing. And then it's really, really quick to be able to declare war on them. So let's just do it. All right, let's just straight away put a lovely artillery in there. We've got enough. Oh my God, this is fantastic. Let's go. Portuguese ambitions. Republicans, monarchists, and now Portuguese. Funny place it is. Oh yes. Unification propaganda. The peninsula will be ours. Well, alright. Alright, and here it is. They will bow. We end the Castilians getting an insane 25% factory output and bonus against all Spains. 80,000 manpower and claims on everything. I've got the entire army right here. We're going to quickly cut off this section, annihilate this, and push everywhere. I've got my primarily defensive army over in the north part of the Kingdom of Spain, the ones who are winning, because there's no one here. They can quickly take all of this empty territory, form a new line in the mountains while we crush the Republic. We want to make sure that each side is weak. We do not want any one country to capitulate before their time. Holy crap, the Russian military mission. The Russians have recognized our claim to the peninsula, giving us a bunch of bonuses and base stability. Okay, this is going to be interesting. We're going to have to just push on every front possible and micro this like crazy because we don't actually have a lot of divisions. They have more than us. So we have to think about encircling and taking as much territory as possible. At the very least, though, we can get this bad boy to 15% division attack. Incredible. Oh my God. Russia's sending us 9 volunteers. Russia, I love you. I would, in the game. Just a couple days in, we're already just galloping across this section. We've not gained a lot, but we're doing our very best right now. I've already run into quite a lot of forces here. I'm going to try and see if I can pin and encircle quite a lot using my cavalry and just kind of wheel around. I may need to knock out the Kingdom of Spain first. Problem is, everyone's got such intense volunteers. The Republic has German and American volunteers. Ooh, we've got a wide open expanse here. Can we make some plays by just cutting these guys off? Can we take Madrid? I almost feel bad for what I'm doing, galloping across the country, because all their forces are fighting here. There's just no one around, but I don't have a lot of divisions, so I have to be very careful. Oh, thank God. The 9 divisions from Russia. What are they? They're just infantry, but... Oh, they're pure infantry with no support companies. Why? Why, Russia? Can I encircle this entire chunk right here? with just a couple divisions? Oh, let's find out. Oh my god, look at that. That is so many divisions just completely encircled. Oh, it's beautiful. Right, let's just work on pushing that out a little bit so as to ensure that we don't immediately lose it again. And whoa, baby. Ah, Kingdom of Spain has been taken, or whoever owned Madrid. So the Kingdom of Spain is just about to capitulate. Oh, they re-encircled. Oh, damn it. I suck. Let's just fix that, shall we? Trying to close up gaps here. I'm trying to see if I can encircle and defeat the Kingdom of Spain. If I just take Zaragoza, will they capitulate to me and I can take all their equipment? Because that would be fantastic. The big issue is I want to try and take Madrid, but I just want to take as much as possible, as quickly as possible. I'm still trying to recruit new divisions, but I'm running out of equipment like crazy. Ooh, and we got it. Kingdom of Spain. There it is. Oh, this is actually really good. So now we just rush. Right? Now we just rush like crazy. How quickly can we somehow encircle and take all of these forces? All right, they immediately took Madrid, including with the German volunteer force, which actually does have artillery within it. So I think it's just going to be about gobbling up as much territory as possible then. Yeah, I think in the hands of a player, this is very good. I've definitely lost one division so far, unfortunately, which is not great. All we got to do is just grind our way in, take Barcelona, and we should be okay. But no worry, look at that 15% attack. That is going to make a huge difference. There are some other bonuses we can get, and if we go down far enough, we actually get a few free divisions. I think I would rather be going down this route and try to fix my economy so we can make an example of the Revoltus. The AI is actually doing pretty good. They are actually counter-encircling me and stuff. This is kind of crazy. There it is. Madrid has been taken. The dawn of Lusitania. Ooh. So now I think we just need to try and sweep up here, see if we can take Barcelona. It's definitely very, very slow going. I was kind of hoping I'd be a lot further in by now. We don't really have a breakthrough, and in fact they have one here, which I'm very nervous about. It is actually surprising how well the AI is doing against me right now. However, this is the beginning of a serious breakthrough. Holy crap, is this it? We're gonna charge. Let's freaking go. Oh hell, Brazil just entered the League of Nations. No, I wanted them. Oh, that sucks. I was gonna be able to gobble them. Okay, through focuses, we just got a free mechanized brigade, and it's not come with any mechanized. What? This game, it did not come with any mechanized. All right. Well, we'll have to see what we can do. Okay, I've managed to divide the little fronts. I've taken this nice big chunk here. I'm just gonna try and focus on absolutely encircling this southern front, and then maybe think about a push to the north, because come on. Or maybe we can just win. Like, hey, an encirclement. It's the German volunteer forces. Yes. What? The triumph of the Spanish Republicans. I don't think that's correct, my guy. What? They just died. I didn't even take Barcelona. What happened? I have no idea what just happened. I literally have no idea what just happened. I was just fighting them and pushing them, and they've collapsed. Did they lose a bunch of stability? I have no idea, but hey, who cares? Best part of this is, obviously we take all the states, but we also take all of the navy. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Right, that's pretty good. Might as well make a proper 21 width. Make something a bit more usable. There also just isn't really a lot of factories in Spain. Maybe I should be building up a consumer industry. I don't know. All right, we'll now do Spain under its rightful ruler, and then I think we can get a lot of cores on quite a lot of this. This is going to kind of mess up our country, but I think it's definitely worth it once we get down to Pax Lusitania, and then we get, oh wow, all of our bonuses back. So basically just slows us down for a little bit. But we actually did get the tanks from the tank focus. It gave us 2 free tank divisions with interwar light chassis, but look at the template. It's given us 2 tank destroyers, but it didn't give us any tank destroyers. It's like on paper, they've given us a little guide that says, okay, please put tanks here and tank destroyers here. And my guys are like, what is a tank destroyer? And then the focus designers just left the room. Okay, Spania under its rightful ruler. I can also get all of Spain's generals, because why not just join the person who conquered you? Easy enough. We've cored all of Spain, and now we get Pax Lusitania, giving us tons of monthly pop and bonuses and master of puppets. The main thing is this makes us a major power, and then we can think about actually, I don't know, trying to do something else in the world. The problem is that everyone's already joined alliances. There's already the League of Nations. France is already in a massive alliance. The UK is weirdly not in an alliance, or rather they are the Commonwealth of Nations, but they've not joined anything else. I wonder if maybe the UK should be our first goal, but the Navy will wreck us. Oh yes, with everything cored, we have almost 2 full lines of production. Brilliant. I think I am actually going to need to start doing at least some documents dockyards, which kind of sucks, but that's just what it is. At least we can start to get some planes together. I think we're going to be fighting all over the place, so I might as well have some kind of plane so that we don't collapse. We have some factories, we might as well use them, right? Oh, the Lusitanian powerhouse. That is cool as hell. I love that. So now we're a great power, basically, and we have new choices. Do we try to make friends with Britain and get bonuses? Ooh, we get off-map factories. Hello. So we basically need to decide which alliance do we join of these like major four. We got the Tripartite Pact, which is Austria-Hungary, Italy, France. We have Britain that's completely on its own, but, you know, is Britain. Or Russia with the Sojuzniki, which just means allies, as I've learned. And that's, again, just kind of their puppets, plus Ethiopia for some reason. Ooh, no, Japan has actually joined the British. Okay, so it is Japan. Ooh, well, I have to complete the economic tree before I actually get the chance to go down my military path further, so I wonder if maybe I should neglect joining any faction just yet, and instead just try to fix everything. Some of these focuses, man, building a monopoly on tungsten, 25% resource gain efficiency. What on earth is this? That is so good. And look at this. We just get like dozens of free factories. What? This is crazy. Look at the number of civilian factories I just got. And I can do the exact same thing for this. And then I can go to autarky, which basically means I don't have to give any of my goods away. What? Nice, beautiful Cass. Can't forget to name it after my most recent YouTube member. I realize I should probably do that as well for the fighter. Thank you very much for the support. And why not a beautiful tank with the most fitting member name I've ever had. Boomy Boy. Come on. With a glorious medium howitzer, because I really don't need that much heart attack, but I will add a small cannon just to help give me a little bit of heart attack. And this is beautiful. Its reliability is a little low, but it is fantastic. I also gave it welded armor to use up some of our chromium that I have. Oh, I've completely forgot once again about the yearly focuses. Look at this, huge bonuses to building stuff. It's so cool. There's so much to do. Look at this. A year of factory output and construction speed bonuses. Yes, please. Germany's getting eager. They are pursuing the Dutch. I'm assuming that means they're like demanding they join or something. Not 100% sure. Look at this. We can actually get cores on our various weird colonies. Oh, actually, some of this might be really, really good. If I can get like oil or something. Where are these places? What do I own? I guess it's really just this, isn't it? Anything with oil and rubber, I'm hungry for. I'm a hungry hippo. Lorenco Make. And to be able to do the rest of our goals, I have to have a certain amount of manpower in the field. 1 million to do France. I can do Brazil, but the problem is that I can't because they are in the League of Nations, and that would make me die. Whoa, okay, first major war. Germany has declared war on the Netherlands. The Netherlands is not in a faction. If they join a faction, the whole kerfuffle begins. Oh, wow, they didn't even get a chance. Oh, wow, that was fast. They just completely puppeted them. That's going to be all the oil and rubber they'll ever need. Okay, there's the beginning of the main conflict. Germany is attacking France, so it's a very clear split right now. It's just the Reichspakt versus these guys. If France starts to lose, I think we might consider pushing into Gaul, thus joining either Russia or Britain. I think joining Britain is a good call, because I do really want to be able to move into Brazil, and that's guarded by the League of Nations. Russia just isn't ever gonna help me. They just aren't any use. And Britain's African colonies are really strong. Yeah, let's do it. Let's join the Brits. This is what matters. We can always betray them later. Ooh, you baby. Germany is donezo. What were you thinking? Because they're also having to fight the Austrians. Christ. Ooh, okay. And also Germany's trying to attack Japan, which means they'll be attacking Britain as well, so we can join in. Yes, let's go. Oh, wait. Crap. We have borders with Africa, don't we? Do we? We do. Yes. Okay. Let's start to send some commando forces like Desert Fox, and let's start to maybe think about pushing into the German colonies. Okay, there we go. We have now immediately joined the Commonwealth of Nations, which is great. And now Germany will be attacking them really soon, I hope, so we can gobble up Africa. Ooh, and we can actually claim overlordship over Middle Africa. Let's just do it. Let's actually demand it as a claim. Yeah, we gotta attack Germany. We gotta take these colonies. We gotta do something. More planes now that we've got the glorious improved airframe. It's now almost time to actually fight Germany. Venezuela just joined the Reichspakt. Oh my god, this game. Hang on. If I can put forces here, then I can take Venezuela over. Yes, it's freaking time. Let's freaking go. We've declared war on German Africa. We're just going to get absolutely involved everywhere we can. We're also going to declare war on Morocco. And I guess we are going to have to call to arms everybody into the Great War. Beautiful. Okay, Africa's getting nicely gobbled up. I mean, they didn't really have any forces there to begin with. We're just going to devour it all and try and take as much as possible because Germany is not going to survive this. Look at that. Come on, dude. We've poured into Northern Africa, which is very nice, but one big problem, the US is justifying against Canada. Alright, well, Africa's done. We've defeated them and kind of just gobbled it, which is very nice. A lot of very good resources. Hopefully I can keep that. But Germany itself is holding. Italy has fully naval invaded, though, from the north and from the Netherlands, which is a bit terrifying. So I'm assuming within a year, they'll be dead. I guess in the meantime, it's about preparing for an inevitable attack from America to Canada, and I can try to polish off Brazil. Why don't we send our little armed forces that we've got here and see if we can help break Germany's back by invading through Belgium. Oh yeah, we're going to be the thing that destroys Germany. Let's do it. This is actually quite a hard fight. Germany is fighting so many different powers, but it's inevitable they'll collapse. It's really just about who gets what now. Oh boy. Japan's attacked Russia. Okay, so now we are fighting the Allies. We don't border anyone. Okay, that's good, that's good. We can just kind of ignore that, and Japan can enjoy itself, but it's gonna get wrecked. Okay, they're pulling back. The retreat has begun, babe. Oh my god, look at this. Alright, this is very cheeky, but look at this new plan I have. Tell me if this isn't amazing. I'm gonna destroy France. We have a focus, which gives us an instant ability to attack the French Republic. So, what if, while they're just still beating up Germany, and maybe struggling over it a little bit, we pull all of our armies back to the Pyrenees, and then jump across from them. This will be very funny. Got an army in the north, with my tank army here ready to push into Paris, and the rest of my infantry, about 49 divisions, pushing here to try and take the rest and then hold against Italy and Austria-Hungary. We're going to have to be really careful here. Son of a bitch. Come on. France has a non-aggression pact with my leader, and I have one with their leader. Crap. Come on, France. Go. My biggest plans. Abandoned. You suck. Fine, we'll just kill Germany then. Ugh, I guess. Alrighty, there it is. The Austrians have captured Berlin. Österreich unter 10. But the key thing for me is going to be colonies. I want resources and the good stuff. Oh boy. So we did actually not get much. Austria just took quite literally all of this. This is a horrifying reality. But what we did take were bits of Africa. We took a lot of this, some factories and good resources, including all of this, which contains a ton of rubber and other fantastic things. But most importantly, we also took Venezuela in its entirety. And this is really good because it means we are actually going to be able to fight in Brazil. We're going to be able to actually invade, though it will be a bit of a challenge. But there's nothing I can really do about that. So I think I might just start another world war and invade Brazil next, and see if we can then from there fight America. Alright, this is what we're doing. It's almost 1936, which is like the equivalent of 1941 in base game, and I want Brazil. I've got an army here, 16 divisions in the Brazilian line. I've got Colombia ready as well because, again, they're in the same faction. And I've got 2 armies and most of my tank force on the American border, with the idea of encircling this section of their more armored forces, and then rushing down to Washington. Make a new fighter after a lovely patron. Oh, it's beautiful. And just grind these out, and hopefully it'll be enough that we can actually beat back the goddamn Americans. All right, let's do it. I'm ready for it. They shall have death. Gain the war against Brazil. Let's freaking go. There we go. It's the 1st of April, my birthday. Let's freaking go. Call allies. Okay, we've managed to completely encircle the northeast. That's a lot of divisions we're going to be able to gobble. And then we can start just pushing in towards DC. Okay, it's just gone crazy. So India's just declared war on Afghanistan. India is in the Tripartite Pact with France and all of Europe. Afghanistan is in the League of Nations with the US. So now the US will be invading Europe. I think everyone in the entire world is at war with each other. This is crazy. Not really sure what's going on with the Canadian forces. They're just not really helping, so it's just me. All right, Colombia is done, thankfully, which is very good. Oh, it's the entirety of South America. Oh, sweet Christ. What the hell? I did not realize this. All right, there's a nice big chunk of American casualties for us. I have just realized that the mechanized divisions are massively overstuffed and have regular foot artillery in them. Why? What the hell, game? Now to make another pocket, straight to DC. Let's go. I've also moved over another entire other army I've recruited. They're on their way. Take a little while, though. My boys are also having to struggle through the hell that is the Brazilian outback. This is just terrible. Look at this. Completely forgot to connect the supply hubs. Oh my god. god, I hadn't built railways. What the hell? Canadians capture Washington? How dare you? It was me. Literally just beelining California, just been rushing through it. They have no troops left. This is ridiculous. There it is. We defeated the Americans. Oh my god. Okay, well, we are definitely going to be focusing most of our stuff on South America because I get cores on pretty much all of it. All right, here is the absolute cringe fest that is this peace deal. The United States of America has become a Canadian puppet. I gobbled up a ginormous chunk of America somehow. I also took pretty much all of South America that I was able to take, and I do believe that we will be it. Yes, we get some beautiful cores. It's just gonna take an age to get this, and it's gonna cost a lot, and it's gonna hurt our stability like crazy, but I don't care. How things lay right now is we still are fighting Mexico because they're allied with Russia. We'll just obliterate them really quickly, but the problem is that we're kind of at a standstill now. While I would love to beat up France and Austria and just try and fight all of Europe, I can't. Even though I'm out of my non-aggression pact, they've still got one with Britain, and so does Austria as well. So they just don't want to fight us. And I can't leave the faction unless I'm completely at peace, because me and Britain, old Eddie over here, are fighting in a war together. So I have to defeat Mexico, Russia, and China. Well, Russia is definitely suffering because they're being attacked by Italy and Austria, basically everywhere. It's going to take hours and hours to kill them. And then we have the issue of China. Nah, it's just going to take dozens of hours. While I would love to fight Europe, no damn way. All right, I changed my mind. Let's do this thing. It's almost the end of 1937. I've got an army in Russia. We're going to help collapse them. And I've got all my armies into China. Let's just do this thing. Come on. I've got new and revamped armored divisions with modern tanks, as well as SP artillery to try to blow holes through them. I've got the beautiful AABB artillery. It's going to be glorious. Alright, China is nice and easy. Relatively speaking, we're pushing very heavily into the south. They just cannot handle us. We also have Sun Xinling as the new president, which is kind of weird. Son of a bitch. India's just declared war on the British East Indies. Come on, dude. Stop! Oh my god. Wait, this is amazing. We're going to be at war together. Oh my god, we're going to be able to attack France and Austria with them. We can't accept the call to arms. We can never touch it because I don't have any troops on the border. I've only got like one small army on the border. Poor Belgium, look at that. That's tragic. China has died. Ooh, beautiful. And I actually have a good amount of score. Okay, an absolutely disgusting border. But we've taken a ginormous puppet of Lusitania in China. That's going to be very nice. And Japan took pretty much all the rest of it. And now, while we wait for Russia to be defeated, it's time to think about our next objectives. Yes, the Portuguese army slowly moving its way back to Europe for reasons. Alright, I've been waiting for a very long time for this. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to backstab on France, on Italy, and on the Danubian Federation. We will join Britain in their strange war against all of Europe, and we're going to gobble them completely. I've got two straight field marshals of troops, one pushing into France, one pushing into Italy, with two different tank armies. I am absolutely ready. What's that, Britain? You want help? No problem, buddy. Let's freaking go. Unfortunately, there are 6,000 enemy planes. That's a lot. That's a lot. Unfortunately, a lot of our troops still are trapped in the encirclements of the Pyrenees. But France is basically dead. Now it's just how quickly we can get into Germany and Italy. Russia's still holding against everybody moving against them. And that was pretty much my goal at that point, to just kind of keep them busy. My hope is that Russia will continue to occupy them long enough for us to get into Austria and destroy Italy. Hey, the Portuguese capture Paris. That's right. Well, this is absolutely hellish. We've taken the entirety of France, and for some reason they're not dead yet. We still have to take just like the tiniest bit in like Strasbourg or something. And our lines are thinning. We're suffering a lot of casualties. Russia's still holding on nicely, thankfully, but I would like to be able to capitulate France to get their equipment and then spiral into Italy. I don't understand. Why would you die? Look at this. All of France is occupied and they're just not dying. Please. God damn, that took a long time. Okay, we've taken France. France is dead. Now we can destroy the Germans, maybe, question mark, and the Italians. Ooh, what happened? Oh, Russia died. Okay, looks like Russia was finally capitulated. Fantastic. What can I even take? All right, there's the peace, and I didn't really take anything. I puppeted a bit of of this. It's just been called the Russian Empire. It's a little bit of Russia. I just puppeted a tiny bit of it. I thought it'd be fun. And I also completely puppeted Mexico under Jose Vanscoyle Calderon. So that's cool. Hopefully he can make some stuff and be useful in a few hundred years when this war is over. This is pain, but we're doing it. Tanks are sweeping in across the north. All right, Italy is dead as well. Now it's just Austria, the beast of a creature. Okay, let's go. Austria capitulated. Now I win. That took forever. There it is. Glorious Empire of Lusitania. That was truly awful. It just took the entire game, but that's it. Our faction now controls the world. Come on. That is a world conquest if I ever saw one. Not quite sure why these guys are not within it, because Canada is in it, and they have these puppets, but they're not in our faction. I don't care. But regardless, we did it. Look at this. It's beautiful. It took a very long time. We lost a lot of factories somehow. I'm not sure how we lost so much, but we did it. That took forever. I probably could have stopped when I had Hispania, but it was cooler. All right, this looked cool. I don't know why I kept going. Please like and subscribe for my suffering. New videos every Friday at 5 p.m. I do hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below suggesting a new mod or challenge. And an extra special thank you to all of my YouTube members and patrons, whose names you will see on the screen in just a moment. Bye-bye.